Hey everyone, if you're looking into modern Java development, you've definitely heard the word microservices. But what does it actually mean for your code? Today, we're breaking down the shift from the monolith to a distributed system and the Java tools that make it possible. Let's dive in. 1. Monolith versus microservices. Think of a monolith as a giant, a single container where your UI, business logic, and database access are all tightly packed together. If one part breaks, the whole thing crashes. In a microservices architecture, we break that giant into small independent services, like a user service, order service, and payment service. Each has its own code base and its own database. If the payment service goes down, users can still browse products. 2. The Java Powerhouse. How do we actually build this in Java? The answer is Spring Boot. It allows you to create ready-to-run application with an embedded server like Tomcat. You use REST APIs, usually with JSON, to let these services talk to each other. Because each service is tiny, you can use different Java version or even different databases for each one depending on what fits best. 3. Managing the chaos. When you have 20 mini apps running, you need a way to manage them. This is where Spring Cloud comes in. First, Service Discovery, or Eureka. Acts like a phone book so services can find each other's IP addresses automatically. And then, API Gateway, a single front door for all your requests. And lastly, Config Server, a central place to manage settings for all services at once so you don't have to update 20 different files. 4. Deployment. Docker and Kubernetes. Finally, Java microservices love containers. You wrap each Java service into a Docker image. This ensures it runs exactly the same on your laptop as it does in a cloud. Then, you use Kubernetes to juggle those containers, scaling them up when traffic hits, and restarting them if they fail. It's the ultimate set it and forget it for Java devs. So, microservices add complexity, but they give you the speed and scale that modern companies demand. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one.